Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another rap battle reaction. Today we have V1 from Ultra Kill versus Kirby from Kirby. 2 dislikes. What the fuck? Anyway, this is from Indie Game Rap Battles 2 Years of Silence. And they dropped this. Alright, so let's see if they've upgraded after 2 years. Anyway, fucking with you. The original video, as well as the Indie Game Rap Battles channel, will be linked in the description. Go support them when you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. Deli's in here, which is awesome. Let's go. Kirby. One.
Leave that quaint cottage in space and start packing, cause now you've just got this camera's aperture and I'm snapping. I'm walking with rockets and shotguns, my block is gleaming now. It take legions of demons and needles to stop you bleeding out. Yeah, I'll pop a star, no problem. What you take me for? Flip a coin, I've got a shot, I'll call it Shiver Star. I purge a matter most dark and then I take heaven after. Why don't you scan that pocket dimension for better rappers? What an awful way to
Leave that quaint cottage in space and start packing, because he lives in space. Well, he lives on Popstar Island, Popstar Planet or whatever, Planet Popstar. And he has a little cottage on there. Just caught this camera. It's because there's a meme going around saying that V1's just a fucking GoPro camera. Aperture, and I'm snapping, because that's what apertures do on cameras. I'm walking with rockets, shotguns, my Glock is gleaming. Now it'd take legions of demons and Minos to stop you. Demon, because he fights demons, and Minos, I call him Minos. Minos is like the first, no, he's not the first boss, but he's like a pretty big boss. He's like a pretty big guy. He's like very powerful, very fast, and he's easy. He's hard to beat, not easy. Bleeding out.
Yeah,
I'll pop a star, Planet Popstar. You get that, no problem. What you take me for? Flip a coin and cop a shot, because in the game you can flip coins, and if you shoot the coin, or shoot anywhere if you upgrade it fully, it will ricochet off the coin and hit the target 100% accurate. Cold like Shiver Star. Kirby Shiver Star. Shiver Star is the fifth. Shiver Star is the fifth planet visited by Kirby, Ribbon, Adeline, and King DDD and Waddle Dee in Kirby 64. Okay.
I purge a matter most dark.
Dark Matter was a boss in Kirby, because they both fight gods, oddly enough. Both of them. Purge a Matter most dark, and then I take heaven after, because he did. Why don't you scan that pocket dimension for some better rappers? Because his mouth, Kirby's mouth, is literally a pocket dimension in which he could just keep people.
That pocket dimension for better rappers. What an awful way to put an end to my sweet dreams. Did no one tell the Pixar lamp I'm trying to sleep? Jeez. Got over 30 games cause I stay up in my green, so I don't need a quarter from this vending machine thing. I saved the solar system while you planted up and with the shit, and now you slaughter every form of life that you're presented with. If I take a single step in my direction with a heavy hit, I'll separate your head from your neck like Vector Alpheus. Ah, shit, sorry kid, that just...
He parried him. Okay, he parried him. You can parry in the game, so there's a big explanation for that one.
What an awful way to
put an end to my sweet dreams, because Kirby usually sleeps in games.
Dreams. Did no one tell the
Pixar lamp I'm trying to sleep?
Jeez.
Got over 30 games. How many Kirby games are there? How many Kirby games exist? 39. Okay, so close to 40.
30 games cause I stay up in my green.
Because I stay up in my greens. Money, basically. Kirby Greens. It's a superstar song. Kirby superstar song. Okay. Green Greens is a simple stage consisting of 3 areas. All right. Yep.
Green, so I don't need a.
So I don't need a quarter from this vending machine thing. Again, more puns on how he's a machine.
Quarter from this vending machine thing. I saved the solar.
Saved the solar system while the planet went up and went to shit because it got taken over by hell. Basically, I'm pretty sure that's how the lore is. But I'm not too keen on the lore. I just find it funny game loudness. But yeah, Kirby would never say this. By the way, he is a pink blob of fuck. He would never say cuss. Now you slaughter every form of life that you're presented with. He kills rats. Yeah. I mean, we kind of have to because the rat had a health bar, and we were like, "Oh, that's a boss, so I gotta kill it."
Take a single step.
Take a single step in my direction with a heavy hit.
I'll
separate your head
from your neck
like Fectoephalus. Fecto. The ultimate light form, the final boss of Kirby and the Forgotten Lands main story. That's a moth. Scary. How did that thing die? In Kirby the Forgotten Land, spoilers, I guess. Fectoephalus' death occurs after Kirby extracts ephyllin, causing Fectoephalus to become unstable, open a dimensional rift, and eventually be destroyed after a final struggle, leaving their soul as Soul Forgo. Okay. So I don't understand why they're saying I'll remove your head, because it doesn't say anything like that.
Yes. Shit, sorry kid, that just dragged. Trying to sit through your raps was a Sisyphean task. So pardon if I get cocky, but I got no reason to not be. I'm built to live off of filth when I rip their limbs from their bodies. You do this shit as a hobby. I have to kill just to live through thirst. If you want to diss my appearance, look in the mirror first. So next time DDD needs a hero to come save him, tell him viewing splatters and hacky bubble gum on the pavement. I see.
Okay.
Yes. Shit, sorry kid,
that just dragged. Trying to sit through your raps was a Sisyphean task. Are those the soldier guys? Sisyphus Prime. That was another boss in Ultra Kill. If you don't know who Sisyphus is basically a Greek mythology who is condemned to endlessly roll a boulder up a hill in the underworld, and the hill never ends because he's punished. I'm basically saying it's impossible. It's hard. So pardon if I get cocky.
But I got
no reason to not be. I'm built to live off of filth when I rip the limbs off their bodies. Killing is healing in this game. You do this shit as a hobby. I have to kill just to live. Through thirst. If you want to diss my appearance, look in the mirror first. The dream mirror. The forgotten mirror, right? Kirby in the mirror. Amazing mirror. The amazing mirror. That's what it is. It's like a portal to through different dimensions. I like the art here, by the way. It's great. Next time, DDD. DDD is like the main bad guy in some of the stories in Kirby, but usually he appears as a good guy sometimes. Needs a hero to come save him. Tell him V1 Splatter. half chewed bubblegum on the pavement because he looks like a gumball.
I see a world-ending threat coming, then I tame it. You're just the terminal's fidget for entertainment. Your burning world was doomed even before you watched. So if you thought you were firing shots, then you robobot. This hack is hardly half a star dream, acting hardy, but I see through. After all, you have to part. You scrap your parts and rust like V2. Send you down 9-hole flights. You went a few too deep. The era that's after your death will be called the new piece.
Okay. I see a world-ending threat. Come and then I tame it because Kirby is God, basically.
Tame it.
You're just the terminals. Ultra kill terminals. The terminals. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. The terminals are like the little things before each level if you want to buy an upgrade or some shit.
The terminals fidget for
entertainment. I don't get that one.
Tame it. You're burning world.
I thought he was talking about terminal montage, and I was like, no, that's Kirby. Your burning world was doomed even before you. Before you watched. So if you thought you were firing shots, then you robo-botched. I do get that it's Robobot. I get that. Then you robotched. That would have worked a little better, but whatever. I understand that's probably hard to say. But, yeah, whatever. Botched, it means fucked up, by the way. This hack is hardly half of Stardream acting hardly. Stardream. Kirby Stardream. What the fuck is that? The mother computer? That looks like a clock. That looks like a watch. Robobot! Planet Robobot. Okay. That's what that meant. Kirby Planet Robobot. Robobotched. Okay, never mind. I take back what I said previously. My bad. Man, I'm stupid. What the fuck is that, though? That's a pocket watch. That's what that is. But I see through after all. You hacked apart. You'll scrap your parts and rust like V2. What happened to V2 in Ultra Kill? Spoilers. Okay, so, spoilers. In Ultra Kill, V2, a peacekeeper prototype developed after the final war, is ultimately killed by V1 in their second fight in the Greed Layer. After the final war, V1's development was abandoned, and V2 was created as a peacekeeper, using standardizing plating for durability. V1 encounters V2 in the Limbo Layer, but V2 escapes, losing the hand. V1 has a rematch with V2 in the Greed Layer, where V2 is killed. V2's death is seen as a reflection of humanity's inability to learn from its mistakes, even after peace is achieved. That's fair. Like V2, send you down 9-hole flights, 9 layers of hell. You get that. You went a few too deep. The air, I don't get that one though, but I guess saying you went further down than hell, I don't get that. Ugh. The era that's after your death will be called the new piece. That does sound like a goddamn Kirby thing. Ultra Kill New Peace. The New Peace was a period that saw war and violence as a whole become obsolete, and a phase of reconstruction among the last surviving humans. The new piece. That does sound like a goddamn Kirby thing, though. You guys did good. Good job. Who made the art though? Who made the art? Somebody stop me. I'm smoking the track. Okay. So this was a good way to come back after 2 years. I liked it. Kirby won, I think. Yeah, I would say Kirby. Why not? This is fun. I love the art. I gotta know. Written, edited. So I'm gonna assume these guys did it. Good job. Anyway, the original video as well as Indie Game Rap Battles channel will be linked in the description. Go support them in a possible can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, bye bye.